We're gonna skate to one song only.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Torabasu, come back in with another hot one. And I want to cover some things because honestly, I am tired of people complaining about badges. The badges are there. They're not going anywhere. We're gonna have to get used to it. It's just what it is. So, I'm gonna show you ways to be able to get yourself better so you don't gotta deal with that no more. And you could be the person abusing people, because I've been abusing people too much to the point where I am tired of doing such. Let me show you. Where am I? I am on the top leaderboard list with 636 wins. I'm in the top 200 of all time on the leaderboard of the island. So you are going to get some good resources from somebody who actually knows what they're talking about. I'm not just spewing stuff for views. I'm literally giving you the raw. I'm not going to hold any blows. I may talk about a couple playstyles that annoy me. I may talk about some things that are okay. I may talk about some things that are kind of okay in my eyes that you may not think is okay. But hey, that's a part of the game. Wrestling is wrestling, right? Yeah, lastly, I am working on the anime right now currently, of my wrestlers, and it's taking a lot of time. So thank all of you who are subscribed so far. It's going to be very dope when I finally get the chance to fully show what I'm working on, because I'm just so proud of what I've been putting together, and I'm just really excited to show you guys. Other than that, let me stop blabbing. I'm gonna catch y'all. Oh, alright, that was so aggressive. Alright, we're gonna do better. Alright, we're gonna do better. I'm gonna catch y'all. Check the video.
Fist. Each blow landing, it's taking its toll on her. Yeah, she's really being pushed around.
That being said, I am going to break the mold, and I'm gonna tell y'all how to do it. Right after I get Liv up out of here. Oh.
STO.
Here I go.
Off the ropes. Absolutely devastating. Shoulders her down. And got the win. That is a huge win here tonight.
Time to have a conversation with y'all. How are y'all doing today? Anyway, so here's the scoop. Here's the skins, bro. The main thing people getting bopped with, obviously, is this badge. Right? Broken. Hall of Fame. Attacks and submissions of damage on limbs builds on stuns on opponent. Higher the rarity, the less damage required for the activation. Okay. How can you combat this? First off, be repellent. I don't have it for a cure yet because I just built the cure and I'm just starting to work on this badge, so I'm putting my stuff individually one by one. But be repellent is a good way. Hardened. Iron Will. That'll be really good. If you are having problems getting off of the ground, reversals is going to be your best friend. Poison touch. Always see it coming. All the answers. And lastly, if you want to be a scumbag leech. I say leech mainly because it drains their recovery, stamina, movement, speed, all that good stuff. So let's just say, like, you want to be, you know, I've been hurt, so I want to hurt back. I guess you can do this, but just know that, like, people like myself know how to get out of situations like this, so don't get too confident on that. Let's say you're having your stamina broken a little bit too much, or you're running out of stamina a little bit too much. Main go-to you're gonna want locomotion. Let's just say you're having situations where you're getting pinned and you know you should kick out, and as the game kicks me out of the game, I'll be back. So back to what we were talking about. I thought I was rudely interrupted by 2K's servers on this island that they have not fixed in season 3. I'm not gonna go ahead and talk. Anyway, so if you wanted to find yourself in situations where you're just not kicking out and like the bar is just too small, or let's just say like your pin escape is really small windowed, you use one count. One count helps you out. It opens the success rate for kicking out of pins. And you can combo badges, right? By comboing it with endurance. Endurance, when you skip a pin, it gives you a little bit of your health back. That's huge. You wouldn't want that. And then here's a badge that I really want to talk about. That's a really big sleeper. And the game crashed on me again. Are you? Alright. This is literally like take number 3. Alright, so Baz is very interesting, is championship pedigree. The thing is like pros and cons to this thing. But first let me read what it does. Once per match, after taking major damage, receive God mode buff briefly. I had to look this up. Power of AI. I looked this up and I was able to find out that what God mode buff is. What that is literally a combination of all buffs all in one. That means it's recovery, it's vitality regen, it's what else? It's beast mode, it's where's the other one here? Air raid buff. So it's pretty much all of these buffs all in one. And I've noticed in matches when it activates, you get a free finisher. Yes, you heard me right. You get a free finisher for being beaten up. Now here's the thing. Pros and cons to that thing. Pros is obviously what I just mentioned. You get a free finisher and you get all these buffs for temporarily, so that means your recovery window is going to be faster, your stamina recovery is going to be faster, your vital health regen is going to be faster, everything faster. You literally turn into like, I guess like Brock Lesnar, or you turn into Gunther when he like literally just snaps. I don't know where pretty much. Now the cons of this is, if you find yourself in a situation where your opponent can predict you, and now even they know that you have this, and they're making sure that you don't have any stamina or signature bar, i.e. leech, or they're just good at the game and they know how to make you use stamina and bait you like that, yeah, the badge is pointless. You're not going to see the light of day. But the positive is, when you're up and you're beating up your opponent, it does 2 times more damage than the average boost you do. So, take that as you will. I'm going to leave that there. And hopefully, if you're able to stay this long, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, as a lot of this research did take a lot of time. A good badge to combo with championship pedigree is Olay, because it opens up your window for reversals. Makes it a little bit easier when the Matador buff is active. So yeah, and then also some freak shit. Let's go into the freakish stuff. So resolve. You're probably like, what? The stuff you just showed me was like broken. How is that not freakish? No, this is. Check me out. Resolve activates once per match, per level. Okay, so if you're level 1, it only activates once. Level 2, twice. 3, so on and so forth. Recover from stun instantly. For people who are having problems with stun, I'm not trying to hear nothing. You're not using this badge, you're the problem. Stop complaining. Literally, like, stop complaining. Just play another game, uninstall. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm really not. But, like, reading is fundamental. I swear, reading is fundamental. So, resolve. Definitely make sure you have this up, as that can be able to help you out tremendously, especially if you have Hall of Fame. It gives you 4 chances to be able to break away from a stun chain that people are using with this broken badge. Crafty, same concept as stun. as resolve, but it works for kicking out of pins. So think about this. If you combo Crafty with 1 count, you are not getting pinned. Right? And let's just say you got somebody who's doing submissions all the time. You just want to get away from those type of people. They literally made a badge for people like this from last year. Because last year I made a complaint about, submission, Dragon Sleeper. I made a whole video about it. So now, what they did is they gave us badges for it. Frostbite. Submissions targeting damaged limbs are less effective. That's beneficial. And then also they have pretty much a very similar one for submissions. It's called Fight the Hands. Once per level, submissions, self-explanatory. Now, this is interesting. This is for anybody who keeps on getting put in submission holds or running into people who does submission holds. I would definitely recommend having this because it literally does damage to their limbs, adds stun to the person doing the submission hold, increasing stamina drain to the person who's doing the submission hold, and increasing opponent vulnerability, who is the person doing the submission hold. They're not going to want to do submissions after they see you with this badge.
It sounds good.
I don't see this badge being useful unless you're really having that problem. Top rope sitting moves, that's when you lift them up to sit onto the top rope, not when you sit on the middle rope. I had to figure that out. Like I said, took a lot of research. Like, comment, subscribe, please. Quick breather can be paired up because it goes going ringside, gives you a recovery buff for a set duration. If you combo that with ringside general, increase your stamina regen, you're going to get your stamina back, and you're also going to be able to get some recovery for health back as well. Lastly, you can also be able to counter that with rest favor, and you literally can live outside the ring pretty much. Enforcer, this is a secondary badge of mine, working on it now for Akira. When you dodge opponents' attacks, it prevents them from performing and gaining finishers and specials for a set duration of time. I can't tell you how many times this saved me. Playing as Miles Walker or Kane, having this badge has saved me tremendously. And the way you do it is a double tap of the Y button or the triangle button, whatever you're playing on. You do like a dodge or a little roll. It takes some time to get used to reading things and knowing how to do it. The roll is not the best. It's not like last year. But if you time it right, or if you play Dark Souls or Elden Ring or any game where you have a parry window, you know how to use this. You can use this to your advantage. Stop people from mashing signatures to finishers on each other. Now the defensive stuff, you got leg regen, you got chest regen, head regen, and then recovery buffs. I would probably say if you're a stronger build, tank mode probably good for you. This Unbreakable badge. And let's just say you need to get health back, or recovery back, or health back in general. You can also be able to do finisher with lifeline. And I think that covers all the important badges. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. All the other badges are pretty much at your own discretion. Otherwise, I pretty much did a good majority of the research for all of this. So let's work for you more. Well, let's work for you and more exhausting for me. Yeah. So that's how that works. But yeah, hopefully y'all were able to learn something here, as I definitely covered a lot here, even with the game coming to me in and out. And yeah, I'm probably about to go back into jumping into these events, this Dirty Dominance, because I do kind of want that that banner. That banner's kind of fire, and possibly the wrestling tights at the bottom too as well. But other than that, it's been your boy. Catch y'all. Peace.